I'm going to go over the Sqqqs because I'm hoping that it closes a gap on Thursday. But before I do, first your price targets. We ended the day at $39.52, up 3.05%. We are at resistance. Now, if we hit 2 standard deviations, that will take us to 39.87. Above that takes us to roughly 41.14. That's another potential take profit area. And then possibly down the road, we can see 42.42. To the south side, the middle of the trend and the baseline takes us to 37.31. That is support. We could bounce off of that or grind sideways or continue to go down because we are still in a downward channel on the 5. Below that, it takes us to -2 standard deviations, and that would be retracing to an area we've been before, 34.75. That is also another potential stop loss area, as well as a potential buy-in area. And below that, 33.51 and 32.26, which I will set a buy order down here in case we hit. But the reason I'm hoping this gap closes, because I would like to close out 3 trades that I have for right now. Now this gap will take us to 39.90, and it starts at roughly 37.36. I bought in at 36.76 as well as 38.90 and 40.01. And previously I was thinking about selling right here for a 3.7% return, but I didn't pull the trigger, and then we went sideways and then up more, so I'm glad I didn't. Well, it makes no difference. I trade this anyway, so I'll take a 2% return. Of course, I would love it to go higher, but your small gains do make you money over time, just as much as the bigger gains, but the bigger gains, with it comes bigger losses potentially, and then you're out. So playing conservatively and then taking your wins between 2 and 5%, I will do that all day long. Beats putting your money in the bank. No, thank you. Well, I mean, I have that too. You have to have an emergency fund, but for a high yield, no, it doesn't make sense. Okay, I digress. So I am going to try to get out of the order that I bought, the lot, at 36.76, and I'm going to do it 1 penny above 39.90. I might go 39.91 or maybe 40 or 40.02 just to clear that pink line. But the RSI is already turning down on the 5, so watch out for that because we are at resistance. Could we pop up and then roll over? Certainly. But I'm hoping, again, this thing closes out so I can get out of this one. So do I want to play it conservative is what I want to determine soon, because I'm going to set that order and go nighty-night. All right, this gap, and I track this for myself because I'm in this trade. This is shorting the NASDAQ 100 3 times and 3 times the leverage inverse. So whenever the market goes up, this goes down. When this goes down, the market is up, is how that works. All right, 37.23, we already closed that gap. So congrats if you went short. And this one at 37.79, we also closed to the downside. Should have bought there as well, but I have been so busy lately and not paying attention to my trades, but that's okay. I'm not a full-time trader. And here we also closed a gap that I did not track at 41.11. Delete. No longer a threat to our account to the south side. No longer a landmine. That took us down to 42.27. Okay, that's gone. Oh, and 45. That's another gap to the north side, way down the road. Okay, and then 48.56. We have many gaps. Oh, and this one. Oh, this at 52.53 closed. Boy, it's been forever since I've cleaned up this chart. Delete. and 55, 56 is obviously still in play. I have traded this many times in the past. All right, what happened? Oh, look at this. 59.40. I do have shares up here too, but that's okay. I'm still up overall. I got trapped up there. That's why it's so important to set a stop loss. If you have a small account, you will get burned. You will get wrecked. Okay, and I've traded it down here as well and still own shares down there. All right, that does it for me. And very quickly regarding the pot stocks over here, I am in Sundial, Grow, and MSOS. I didn't realize we tanked big time here because we, if you'll recall, went as high up as $7 in the last several months. This thing has tanked again. This thing will whip you around as well. But I will be trying to buy in lower too because I'm trying to build out a big position in pot stocks. All right, that does it for me. If there's a ticker you'd like me to go over, let me know and have a great trading day.